Awesome. So, everyone, let's welcome Katie. She is one of our incredible members of Double Digit Coaching, and she's agreed just to come on and give us a little bit of a review of Double Digit Coaching, which we really appreciate it. So, yeah, I guess Katie, let's start off like before Double Digit Coaching. Like, where were you before Double Digit Coaching, and what made you want to join Double Digit Coaching?
Um, so I originally joined double digit coaching because I've been overweight pretty much since I hit puberty. And I was getting to the point where it was affecting my health, it was affecting me raising my daughter. Everyone go on the trampoline, please. And I had a couple of health complications that I'm going to need surgery for later down the line. That obviously weight is a factor anytime you go and have surgery. So I was at a point in my life where I was knowing I needed to do something, but I was struggling to do that on my own. I was trying to lose the same 10 kilo over the last 6 months. I was putting it on and off and on and off and on and off. And then double digit coaching popped up on my Facebook. And I was like, okay, I'll have a look at this. I arranged a meeting with you, John, and just the energy and the passion you had, I suppose, and the other testimonials I'd seen online when I did a bit of a deep dive. Um, I felt hope for the first time. Um, I've been overweight for majority of my life, and I've done different courses, I've done different programs, and I've always felt really anxious going into them and going, oh yeah, how long will this one work? I didn't have that energy with this. um, it felt very genuine. So I decided to take the plunge and sign up, and I haven't looked back.
Awesome. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. I love that. I love that. And I guess with like double digit coaching, what are some of like the results that you've gotten with us?
Okay, so well, facts and figures results. I hit over my 10 kilo mark in under 7 weeks,
Wow.
which for me was huge. Like I said, I've been trying to do that for 6 months.
Yeah.
So to be able to do that in and not feel like it was like I was deprived or like I was um, losing out on life or working super, super hard to get this. I've also, through all the training that we've been doing with on our nutrition and our mental mindset, um, and the coaching, I feel like I'm picking up more knowledge and I'm undoing a lot of the negative diet culture that I have embedded through my life.
Mhm.
Um, so, just things like, yeah, I can eat what I like, just make the tweaks and tricks to fit it into my daily macros and my daily calorie count. And yeah, those kind of things. Just I think that that's the biggest change for me is my mental approach to this. It doesn't feel dieting's always felt like this big thing I had to do,
Mhm.
um, insurmountable, and like you're pushing 10-ton uphill. But this doesn't feel like that. It feels achievable. I'm not going to say it's easy because it anything worth doing is never easy. You've still got to work for it, but it's achievable within your life. And learning that has been, I think, the biggest tipping point for me.
Awesome.
I don't feel resistant against it, like if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. And what would you say is like the biggest difference to double digit coaching to like other programs that you've tried in the past? I know you covered that a little bit already, but
Yeah.
just if you can sum it up, like what do you think is the big key differences?
I think it's you guys. I think it's our coaches and our training. It's relatable. It's enjoyable. Like I don't feel like we're being talked at or um, shamed,
Mm-hmm.
like like other programs I've been at or training of trainers I've gone with, they make you feel self-conscious about being overweight in the first place. So it immediately puts you on the back foot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Everyone within our community is very open. The community support from the other people within the program is amazing. So we have so many different avenues to reach out and get the support that, you don't feel alone when you're struggling, which is amazing. It's very, very different from anything I've done before.
That's awesome. That's so great to hear. And yeah, and that's very true. It's like environment is the best place for change. And
Mm,
also having coaches that have self-compassion towards you, that have walked the walk themselves, and they can teach you about, because a lot of the diet culture and gym culture out there, there's a lot of blame and shaming like involved, and coming from a place of lack, unfortunately.
mm,
And then it's those insecurities from the coaches and trainers that they have, because they feel like they have to be this perfect specimen that rubs off
mm.
on their clients, and then it creates, people feeling anxious, people not loving themselves, and then it becomes this toxic cycle that keeps on just going over and over again. And it's almost like the blind's leading the blind, in a way.
Definitely.
um,
That, like this, you get this fear of failing them, which
mm,
ultimately leads to failure.
100%, 100%.
Whereas, that there's not even a thought of failure here, because we're creating a new life for ourselves, a new lifestyle. So there's going to be forward steps and there's going to be backward steps. You
Mhm.
know, it's not a fail or succeed kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. And double digit coaching has been created for ladies who are over 100 kilos and to embed it into the lifestyles. Unfortunately, other programs are ran by, and this is not throwing shade to anyone, but usually they're ran by bodybuilders or athletes. And then they expect everyday people to follow the same resume as them. And that's
Yes.
impossible, unfortunately, even though they have all the best intentions in the world. And that's why I think some of the key differences of double digit coaching is that we've tailored it for ladies over 100 kilos to help them with their self love, self compassion, mindset, and then to make nutrition and exercise nice, simple, and easy.
And I think that's the power of it, is that, yes, nutrition and exercise are a large part of it, but the main focus is getting our thought patterns right and our minds right. And
Yep.
then everything else just falls into step.
100%, 100%. Very good, very good. And so now, Katie, if someone was on the fence about double digit coaching, like maybe they've seen the ad, or or they've seen one of my videos, or maybe they've booked in a game plan call, or that they're in that decision time, should they join or should they not? What would you say to them if they were unsure or on a fence about double digits?
Just take the jump. Like, I was very anxious to do it. Could this be another thing that I'm going to sign up for that's not going to work? Um, and, within, 5 minutes of talking to you and then joining the community, all that goes out the window. It's a very supportive environment and it works. There's, I don't know how many of us there are in the community at the moment, but it's working for a large number of women all gathered together.
Mm.
Um, so just take the jump and try it. You can't lose by trying it.
100%, 100%. Yeah, so I think that there's about 70 to 80 ladies in our community at the
Well,
moment. Yeah, so quite a lot, and
yeah,
probably, I would say 90% are getting incredible results. Five
yeah,
5% are struggling a little bit, but they'll get there. Yeah, they're learning, 100% they're learning.
yeah.
And then the other 5% have just started. So
Yeah.
yeah,
They've got a bit of time.
Yeah, 100%. But it's really cool. Well, not just like people say, like you've created this amazing thing, John. That like a lot of I get that feedback a lot, but I didn't create it, right? Everyone created it. Everyone a part of that
Yeah.
community had an awesome part to play in making this amazing place for ladies over 100 kilos to get under 100. And I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm very proud of you, Katie.
Thank you.
You're
I was going
welcome.
to, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but the community with having access to the community of women also going through this journey has been so invaluable. I live in a little tiny 3 street town in rural Queensland. So I don't have other women or places to go to seek support like that.
Mhm.
And having access to all these women on this journey, even just to say, oh man, I've had a bad day with the toddler. I really want to just go out and eat a whole pizza. They'll be like, oh yeah, have the pizza, but make it this way. Like
Yeah,
it's this real community that yeah, is connecting people all around Australia and New Zealand, and it's amazing.
yeah. Thank you so much. And I guess with like, because so you've lost over 10 kilos. What's the exact
Yes,
number? Is it 10 on the dot?
10.7.
Cool, nice. Seven's my favorite number, so there we go.
Ah, awesome, mine too.
Nice.
Yeah, my lucky number.
Yeah,
So
same.
hopefully on Sunday that's a little bit more.
Yeah. Who knows? 11.7.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for doing this testimonial. I really appreciate it.
No
And
worries.
keep up the amazing work.
Thank you so much, John.
No worries.